Harry Potter world just doesn't make sense because he's not the only wizard in the franchise, you dummy.
Potter, 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 Potter.
So when Hogwarts Legacy was announced 3 years ago, I was obviously excited. We are finally getting the Hogwarts letter we've been waiting for since we were all 11 years old. Like, look at this photo of me on Halloween when I was 10. I have been a fan of this franchise my entire life. I love both Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts. The first one, not the other two. They're shit. But I just love the wizarding world overall, mostly for escapism from this hellhole we call life. But I also hate it at the same time. Because I know in the back of my mind when reading the books, watching the movies are just simply holding one of my noble collection wands. The person who wrote these stories hates me and the people I love for no other reason than just wanting to live their lives.
I'm here for all of the witches.
But I'm not talking about human rights hating TERFs, so let's just focus on Harry Potter for right now. And since I've been a fan of the series for almost my entire life, I have accumulated some stuff. All my books right here, then I have some necklaces and stuff I got off Etsy. I think I got this for Christmas one year. All my movies. Then this is cool, this is my most recent thing. I turned my unofficial Harry Potter spellbook into an actual cool looking spellbook with reflective spines and stuff. And I have a bunch of Noble Collection wands that are honestly a waste of money. Waste of money, waste of money, waste of money, waste of money, waste of money. And obviously I have some video games. Every Harry Potter movie has had a video game based on it at some point. I would be drowning in Harry Potter games if I did them all today, so I'm only doing about 10. Some of them are good, some of them are just really bad, and some are just weird.
Inflators.
But out of all of the Harry Potter games on the market, which one should we start with? What? Not what you were expecting? Harry Potter Puzzles and Spells. You complete puzzles to unlock new spells, collect fantastic beasts, mix potions, all kinds of magical fun things. To complete said puzzles, you have to get a certain amount of things in a given amount of tries. Could be either the house crests, beans, platform 9 3/4 tickets, or just chocolate frogs. And all the stages are different scenes from the movies. I mean, I barely got through the Philosopher's Stone, but I'm assuming it could go as far as Deathly Hallows Part 2, but I don't care enough to bother.
Nice work.
These character models make me uncomfortable. Oh look, you can edit your avatar, who I affectionately named TrAsH. And this is what TrAsH looks like. Ew. And get this, you can put banners behind your character and there's a number of pride flags, including the trans one. Does she know about this? And if she doesn't, don't tell her. We need to keep this a secret between us girlies. Shh. This one really wasn't bad at all. It doesn't try to trick you in any way on what's going on, unlike some iOS games.
Have you ever seen an ad online for a game, but then when you download that game, it looks nothing like the ad?
It's a good Candy Crush clone for Harry Potter fans, and just like Candy Crush, it's hella addictive. You know, I'll gladly keep this game on my phone until I need more memory space, and then I'll delete it. Okay, fine, let's move on to a more well-known game then. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on the Game Boy Advance. Tricked you. Philosopher's Stone on the GBA is a top-down RPG in the same vein as the Game Boy Legend of Zelda's. It was also distributed by EA Games. More like You go room to room, learning spells. Yeah. That.
Right.
And fighting... What are these? Aliens?
Nintendo!
I never really thought about aliens existing in the wizarding world. Would they have magic? If they don't, would wizards consider them muggles? And if the Wizarding World's universe muggles have their own first contact situation with said magical aliens, then would the regular wizards integrate with muggles? I have so many questions. Harry walks painfully slowly. The attack button is delayed, so you easily get hit by fast-moving enemies. And I hate it. Moving on. And this next game technically no longer exists. Just like Puzzles and Spells being a Candy Crush ripoff,
I want everything to be perfect for my Dudley's special day.
Harry Potter Wizards Unite is an absolute Pokemon Go ripoff. I can't play it anymore since it shut down in January 2022. I did play this game when it came out, and I don't really remember much about it since I deleted it straight after. Unlike Pokemon Go, where you can catch the Pokemon and use said data in other Pokemon games via Pokemon Home, with Wizards Unite, I was just wasting my limited amount of data to just really do nothing. And the trailers for it looked better than the game turned out to be. So that's probably why they didn't stick around very long.
I am Madam Hooch, your teacher.
No, you ain't!
This game is not great. Philosopher's Stone on the PS1 is not the best game to look at. Are these supposed to be people or malnourished Muppets? And the low quality of the graphics gave birth to this.
Hello, Harry, it's me, Hagrid.
No, you ain't!
This is the very game that the Hagrid meme comes from, and I hate him because he sends an 11-year-old boy over pits of lava to gather
Fire seeds.
for a carnivorous, flying, fire-breathing dragon.
Welcome to my home, Harry. It's small, but still roomier than your cupboard under the stairs, eh?
So anyway, at the start we get a storybook introduction summarizing the beginning of the first book.
For the next 11 years, Harry lived with his dreadful step-parents, the Dursleys.
Step-parents? I'm pretty sure it's his aunt and uncle, but I wouldn't know from what source material to get that information from. Where would we go for that for the fact check? Yeah, these are the same slides from the GBA game, just reused, upscaled, and put into a book animation. And I'm actually a fan of this old art style. Bing, bang, boom, we're in the main hall, and Dumbledore, for some reason, personally tells me the school announcements that he's supposed to stay in the Great Hall.
Welcome to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I am Albus Dumbledore, your headmaster. The third-floor corridor is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to suffer a most painful death.
Yeah, Harry, you can explore it. Except don't, because you'll fucking die.
It's a puzzle collectathon platformer where you go around the castle progressing through the story and learning new spells.
Keep trying. Oh dear. That was good. Excellent.
Right.
It really makes me feel like a true wizard. And after you learn the spells, you have to complete these long, empty dungeons with badly controlled platforming. And you know the whole,
Hogwarts is full of secrets, Harry, so search behind every door. But keep in mind, not all secrets are rewarding.
almost every door is locked unless you're actively completing the story. It really isn't a good game by any means, but I can't completely knock it because it's Harry Potter and it's fucking weird. Okay, I've been looking at Philosopher's Stone for the majority of this video and I'm getting tired of it, so let's move on to something different. Lego Harry Potter Years 1 through 4. Look, Lego games are good, okay, but they can just be a snooze fest sometimes. That's why I haven't been able to do another Lego games video. They're just so similar and boring. I just felt like falling asleep through the majority of the beginning levels because the Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets are the most boring in the series to me. It does only take about 2 hours to finish 1 year. It's not too bad if you want to get to the better movies like Prisoner of Azkaban. That is until your game glitches and this troll spawns in front of this door preventing you from continuing. And the customization is pretty lame. I wanted to make some Fantastic Beasts characters because they don't really have a Lego game besides the Lego Dimensions story pack. But out of all the options, who was I able to make? I was able to make Ezra Miller.
A guy in that bar declared himself as a Nazi. I have it on film and he attacked me.
Okay, this next one is also a weird one. This is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 for for 2011 Java and Brew cell phones. Look, I would say it sounds like garbage, but how can I rate silence? It looks more like an SNES game than anything. And obviously, I can't play this, but judging by the footage alone, I don't want to. Puzzles and Spells was good, so let's see if there's any other gems on the iPhone.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Wright. And I'm Ivana Lynch. And we're here to tell you about a game that lets you experience the magic of Hogwarts for yourself.
Starting it up, we get a really well-made animated intro.
Congratulations. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
And you can design your own character, choose your own house, and finally get to explore Hogwarts. Only horizontal, though. How could this possibly go wrong?
And now I can't afford it, can I? Look. We've run out of points. Out of energy. 1 point of energy recharges every 4 minutes. Wait for your energy to recharge or buy 30 more now. Yeah, I think I'll wait.
Yeah, it's wonderful, amazing, dare I say, magical. Yes, I love the magic of long wait times. So I, of course, deleted this from my phone and swore to never speak of it again. Lego Harry Potter years 5 through 7. This one has to be the superior one out of the two. But unfortunately, they're the same game, but based on the most interesting movies. And the graphics are way better to look at. Everything except one thing. Oh, Jesus! For some reason, they made the pads to activate the character customization so bright that you can't see anything. What is this? We have to go back to Ezra Miller now.
I claim my 9th Amendment rights to not be unlawfully persecuted for a crime of no designation. Disorderly conduct being something I am unguilty of. You want to fight? Is that the deal?
Harry Potter Magic Awakened is everything Hogwarts Mystery should have been. The art style is really nice and looks like the updated book covers. Professor McGonagall kind of looks like a skeleton though.
Welcome to Hogwarts!
You can freely move around areas you're currently in, and there's cutscenes.
I've always been different. I can't explain it, but strange things happen when I'm around. It doesn't bother me, not anymore. I'm used to the stares, the whispers.
And there's voice acting.
I suppose you want to know my name. Fine. It's Cassandra Vole. Happy?
I'll find right where you belong by looking between your ears. What the hell is that?
It is very impressive for a mobile game. And yeah, unfortunately, it did take up a lot of memory on my phone. It's really a League of Legends type card game where each card you play is a different spell.
Spiders.
Incendio.
Inflatus.
Well, well. Someone knows how to duel.
They have these really cute animations for every one of them, and the spiders have to be my favorite. I love it. Don't get me wrong, the game is really well made, but it's not really my thing. So if you like card game based combat, then this is the game for you. Obviously, I wanted to save this for last. I played the PS4 version that I checked out from my local library. I'm supporting my local library, folks, not a turf. Take that, just kidding. I had to cover up the library's logos so I didn't dox myself. This is the game every Harry Potter fan has been waiting for. Hogwarts Legacy is an immersive open world RPG. The character you make is a new 5th year student who holds the key to an ancient secret magic that threatens to tear the wizarding world apart. So I guess it's pretty normal for 15-year-olds to get manipulated by older men to save the world with their mysterious magical powers. The wizarding world really isn't safe for anybody, is it? You could just be walking to Charms class on a normal Monday afternoon, and a huge fucking snake with a literal death stare comes around the corner and kills you. And speaking of not safe for anyone, the game starts with a man getting eaten by a dragon. making them see death and traumatizing them to the point where they can now see thestrals. Like, damn bro, I'm just trying to go to school. We can finally experience and explore the grounds of Hogwarts the first time. The castle and its grounds take inspiration from both the books and the movies, but set in the 1800s and not the 80s and 90s. The designers put so much detail into this. You could literally read lines from the books and they will line up completely. And I'm not going to show much of the story, if at all, because you should probably play the game for yourself, if you already haven't. I picked Hufflepuff, of course, because we live in a literal greenhouse and grow so many herbs. So if you don't like Hufflepuff, your loss. More for us, I guess. And you can go to Azkaban in an exclusive mission. And I obviously played a little bit of the other houses, and I loved the detail.
You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first.
We don't really see much of the Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw common rooms in the books or movies, so it is really cool to witness them for the first time in explorable 3D space. But before that, you can choose between either a witch or a wizard in the position of the main character. The customization is heavily extensive. You can choose between a more feminine or masculine voice, and said voices are played by Amelia Gething and Sebastian Croft, who I know from Heartstopper. And yes, I do only hear Ben every time I hear the male character talk.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. You know, if you're trying to keep it quiet, you should probably stop acting so gay there.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Ugh, tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
What's that you've got there?
Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what